Hey everybody, welcome to another thrilling adventure of Ryan Outdoors. So I'm in my backyard, just to clarify. That's why you hear sounds, you'll hear the chickens and stuff like that. For those of you that don't know, I had to dismantle the MEGA shelter because of the evil cows. They're not really evil, just misunderstood creatures. Okay, cue cough, perfect, ready to film. So I did a survey or a poll, and everybody wants to see the MEGA shelter back. My only option right now is to rebuild it in my backyard. So that's what we are doing today. I'm hoping to get it most of the way built today and finish it tomorrow because I would like to do an overnight in it. We are supposed to get some nasty thunderstorms, but I'm not holding my breath. My last video was supposed to be nasty thunderstorms, and yeah, didn't happen. Why aren't you following me? I love this camera. So, anyways, you following me now? And you're still not following me. Okay, I'm confused here as to why this isn't following me. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. I'm still learning this camera, evidently. So what we're going to do is trim some of these branches because they're going to be in my way. I love this saw. There we go. Whew. There. Okay, perfect. I think that'll be plenty enough trimmed out of the way. Another thing I will be doing is there we go. There. Anyways, another thing I'm going to do, excuse me, is I'm going to rake the ground up. That's something I was unable to do in the last video, or the last time I built the MEGA shelter. But this is going to be the area. I could run that way with it, but I think I'm going to run this way with it. Chickens. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are going to hear those sounds when I'm out here. I don't know if I want to put the wood stove there or if I want to put it up against this mound of dirt, but the more I look at that mound of dirt, the more I think it's going to be in the way more than anything. So my guinea hen's going crazy and the rooster's going crazy for some reason. So I think I'm going to put the wood stove there. I'll run the stovepipe up that way. And so I got to trim a couple branches over there and all that. But I'm going to go grab a rake, so I'll be right back. I don't know what my rooster's having such a fuss about, but he is. sounds you guys are gonna have to endure with, or endure, or whatever. Whew. Okay, so that's where the wood stove's going. So that's the first thing I'm going to set up is the wood stove. Reason being is I'm going to build the shelter around it. I can already see I'm probably going to have to trim a few of these branches on this other side here. There we go. And I'm going to trim this one right here. There. That should be plenty. Yeah, because it's not going to be too terribly tucked back in there. Well, I got this like this. I'm going to take this. To get that thing good and clean. Put these legs back on real quick. That's the other nice thing, because I personally felt that the wood stove was a little too high, but the ground was frozen when I rebuilt the, or when I built the Mega Shelter, I should say. So this will allow me to level this thing and push these legs down into the ground. There we go. So I want this right about there, I think. Yeah, the stovepipe will be back there, far enough from that tree I won't have to worry about it. So that's there. That looks pretty good right there. So now I'm gonna take and stick these stovepipes on. So this is the one thing you got to be careful of, that creosote crap. For the most part, that's cleaned out. Getting my shirt dirty. There we are. So yeah, wood stove's gonna go there. There we go. Excuse me. As you can tell, I tried to repaint it. Yeah, that worked out great. So that's where the wood stove's going. Now I think what I will do is I'm going to put that tarp up. So there's that mound of dirt. I think that's where my bed's going to go. I'll put the down at that end will be my feet. My head will be here, closer to the wood stove, so I can just throw wood in it as I need to. And then I'll have that bank of snow or dirt there in order to I don't know, kind of help hold the heat in. You know, that'll eventually fill in with snow also, which will make it a good insulator. So I think I need to go get my cot, because although it'll probably end up being in my way, I think that's the next thing I need to set up, which it's already set up. I just need to set it in place. And then I'm going to gather some logs to start building the frame around those two items, so the wood stove and the cot. And then, but wait, there's more. Once I get that up, I'm going to start stringing the tarps. So bear with me, folks. All right, so there you go. The cot's in here. Wood stove's going to be right there. It is muggy out today. Holy cow. And it doesn't help, I'm a little bit out of shape if you haven't noticed. So I brought the one green tarp, because that's going to be the one going around the wood stove. That tarp's seen its better days, so yeah. But I'm gonna set that up here in a minute, and then I'm gonna go cut some wood to build the frame. Probably won't bring you guys along. You've seen me cut wood 100 times. So I'm just gonna go do that real quick after I get this tarp just kind of laid out and see how it's gonna work. And then yeah, we'll start building the frame and go from there. So let's see if I can get this camera to follow me. Nope, lost me already. I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing, if it's too dark in here or what. So we'll just do this. That way you guys can kind of see what I'm doing, at least what I'm talking about. So there's this hole right here. I'm hoping with a little bit of luck and movie magic that lines up just perfect over this stovepipe. There we go. Doesn't reach the ground. If I twist it this way, well, oh, like a weird caterpillar. What the hell that thing turns into? So I might have to make that hole a little bit bigger, but it'll kind of work. So, whew, holy moly. That's a rough idea. Okay, I am sweating my blank off. I'm getting hungry. I went and gathered some wood. I don't know if it'll be enough yet. Some of it dead, some of it man-made or produced or whatever. And some of it alive. There are trees that I was going to take down anyways here in my yard. So, but worked up a bit of an appetite. Takes a lot to keep this steam engine going. So I'm going to fight with this easy tear or peelable seal like I always do. Alright, it wins. Hey, there we go. Look how much easier that peels. So this is the tuna chunk light water packed lemon pepper. Never had this one. So I'm curious. I don't even know if I need I'm not sure if I need to make fire or not, to be honest with you. So we got fat-free mayonnaise, tortillas plain, that's cool. Beverage-based lemon lime. I need 12 ounces, so I've got a bottle of water. Trans fat-free spice pound cake. That should be good. Cheese spread. The accessories pack, which looks like it's got salt. It's got lemonade, toilet paper, and cinnamon gum. Really crushed up feeling baked snacked crackers, cheddar flavors. I'm guessing these are like Cheez-Its. I feel like they're super crushed up. A really cool outdoor pouch, lemon pepper Star-Kissed tuna creations. Lemon pepper, that's kind of cool, that package. Product of America Samoa. Curious if there's an expiration date. Oh, cool. Product may contain bones. Awesome. Yeah, the 45th day of 2017. It doesn't have any kind of an expiration date, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I hope there's not bones in there. So, yeah, it doesn't have a flameless heater ration because I don't need one. I'm going to do up this lemon lime, which is add the 12 ounces, which from my experience is never accurate. And about 10 ounces of water in there. I don't understand what the cheese is for. I guess if you want cheese on your tuna fish sandwich? I don't know. Because it doesn't give you any kind of crackers or anything, which I've got crackers from an earlier MRE. But I'm just doing this one all by itself. Okay, so this is going to be fun. Trying to get this in here without spilling it everywhere. It smells like lemon lime. Imagine that, huh? I hear you, goofy rooster. So that's kind of weird. You can see like a blue dye floating around in there. It must be for to make it green because it's so yellow. It didn't mix very well, so I'm gonna shake the hell out of this. Still a little bit of chunks in there. Not too bad. I'm not a huge lemon lime fan. I love lemonade. I'm going to take and open this up here. There's not a whole lot of water in there at all, so I'm not I'm not too concerned about draining the water out. Tastes fresh. So I'm going to try to get that mayonnaise in here. That looks fresh as the day. Tastes like mayonnaise. Imagine that. Try to get this good and mixed up. It'd be nice if the pouch was just a skosh bigger. Also be nice if they'd have gave me just a little bit of mustard. I like mustard in my tuna fish sandwiches. Definitely has a fishy smell. So, you know, you could eat this like this and then use the tortilla shells for the cheese spread and make kind of a cheese sandwich. But, yeah, I'm going to put mine on these, and they give you, they give you 2 of them like normal. And for a second there, it's thick as they were feeling. I thought it was 3. So I'm going to make a little tuna taco. And you know what? I think I will. I'm going to put some of this cheese spread on there, just because. I like to kind of knead this a little bit, kind of get it back into a kind of a fluid state. There. I don't know how good this is going to be. I don't think I've ever had cheese on my tuna fish. There, fish taco. Not bad. You know, if I was going on a hike where I could have absolutely no flame, no heat or anything like that, or I just wanted a quick protein-packed meal, I'd definitely get this one. It's really good. Definitely got that cheese in the last bite. Yeah, I wish they would have gave you some kind of, you know, something other than salt, like some crushed red pepper or something like that. Would have been really good. Pretty sure this is salt, right? Yeah, iodized salt and lemonade, which that feels a little crunchy. That's not normal. I mean, not normal in the sense that something's wrong with it. It's just I've never had that happen. Another thing you could do with this stuff if you were in a survival situation, so a little bit of that tuna would travel quite a distance, the smell. So you could build some kind of a deadfall trap or snare or whatever and use that as bait. Same with the cheese. If you're after squirrels or something, I mean, this cheese would stick to a stick with no issue. So, you know, not the biggest MRE, but pound for pound, I bet you it's got a lot of protein in it. You know, protein helps feed your muscles. Yeah, this has about 30, 35, 34 grams of protein in it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Put all my garbage in here so I can dispose of it properly. I definitely understand the cinnamon gum because your breath is going to smell like fish. So I'm gonna have a few of these crackers. Not a huge fan of Cheez-Its, and these things feel like they've been powderized. It's surprisingly not that bad looking. They just seem like it. Yeah. These are Cheez-Its. Not my favorite thing. Cool sounding bird. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. I can't wait to get this thing finished. Put a little rug in here too. Might as well class up the joint, right? So this is the spiced pound cake. It smells almost like gingerbread, or maybe even feels dry. Almost reminds me of carrot cake, but it's super duper dry. That's, you know, if I had some hot coffee or something to chase it down with, that'd be great, but this didn't even come with coffee. Oh, wait. I have hot coffee to chase that down with. So that's the tuna, chunk, and lemon pepper MRE. Everything's pretty good in it. I just personally, I don't care for Cheez-Its. So, you know, I mean, I'd eat them if I was hungry, clearly. So, but I'm going to take a short break here, and then I'm going to get back to building the mega shelter. I want to get it done most of the way today. Alrighty. Hello. So I got the one put in the ground, and now we're going to do this next one here. That's probably way more rope than I needed. I'm gonna, damn it. Sorry. So I'm gonna show you how to do this Canadian jam knot. Loop like that, a loop like that, and you feed this through the loop. You pull it tight, and it cinches down on it. So that's what we're gonna do right here. And I think I want this on the inside. So it's still much higher than my head, which is perfect. That cinches right down on there. And I've got all this excess rope. There, that is good and tight. Just gonna tie this together. There, that's not going nowheres. And I'm gonna get another piece, not quite as long. I'm gonna do the same thing right over here. I'm gonna bring you guys along with. How's that sound? There you go. A nice view of the tree. I don't know why this is showing up so dark. It's frustrating. There we go. Now you can see. Excuse me. So I'm gonna tie this down here, right about there. So I'm just gonna set that there for right now, and we're gonna do the same thing. Put a little knot, leave a little tail, a little circle. Try not to take this branch to the face. There we go. Come on, get through there. There we go. There. So that's the first pull. Now I need to run one across the back. I'll show you what I've done so far. I gotta trim that down too. So that goes all the way to there. So I'm gonna trim that out probably about 3 feet past. Oops, sorry. It's right there, and that's where I'll put my next pole in the ground to build the front of this. And then, or up there, I mean. Back there, that's the sidewall by my feet, so I got to trim one more branch, which we'll see if it, yeah, I got to trim that branch there, and put another pole on the ground to connect all that to, and we're almost in business. Okay, so we are going to take and tie this up. Where did I put my knife at? Oh, there it is. Take a small length of this rope. I'm going to do the Canadian jam knot again. Oops, grab the wrong piece of rope. So again, knot, small hoop. It is muggy. I am sweating. Oops. There we go. Yeah, it's not going nowhere, but I'm going to go around it just a couple more times to be safe. This I think is going to end up bugging me. Oh well. There. I'll just tie it in place, huh? Oh, damn it. Damn it, Bobby. There. That'll do. I'm trying to get this frame built and at least one of the tarps up here as quick as possible. There's some pretty good thunderstorm heading our way, it looks like, and don't quote me. Have been wrong before. So we're gonna do the same thing. Yeah, I hear you, rooster. Oop, there's my head. We'll do the same thing right there. That's great. Another Canadian jam knot. Mista. There, that's on there good and tight. Good and tight. And then I'll brace this up to right about there probably. But I gotta trim another. I am just sweating mess. Excuse me. I gotta cut two more ridge poles and another excuse me, pole that goes in the ground. I can't think of what it's called for some reason. So I gotta cut two at least, and then I would like to run a couple of ridge poles like this to help support the roof. Last time I only had the one, so do that and try to get this tarp up as quick as possible. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so this one right here, I'm going to tie these two together, and then I'm going to trim that one, and then we will trim that, or tie this to the base of that trunk of that tree. So I'll grab my rope here real quick. Brand new roll paracord. Nothing wrong with that, right? gonna do the Canadian jam knot again. It's my favoriteest knot in the whole wide world. Whole wide world. Whole wide world. Let's come down here just a little bit more. There we go. Now, in theory, that should hold, but we're going to bring this back around and tie it back to itself. Maybe. There we go. There. So now we'll take and trim it. Yeah, I'm gonna trim it right there. She's coming down. And we're just gonna, wedge this right here for now. Just keep it from collapsing on me. Holy cow. And I gotta tie that to the base. And once more. There, that should hold. All right, now bring that right back to there. I'm going to tie a little support to try to hold this thing just like that. So really, I could probably just get away with tying it right there. So I think that's what we'll do. Let that sit there for a moment. Holy smokes. There's a barn burner. There we go. So I'll let that sit there for just a second while I get this jam knot ready. There we go. That is stout, folks. All right, one more, and then basically it's going to be done. I want to do my ridge poles yet. Another supports or two over there. I'm sweating my off. Holy cow. So I'm going to straighten that out a little bit over there in that corner. And I got to get 1, 2, four more supports I think will be plenty, and then I can start doing the tarps. So I'll be back. Okay, mosquitoes are out. So now special rules apply to this shelter because it's not a bushcraft shelter, it's a mega shelter. So I found some old wood and stuff, like 2x4s laying around, this old half-rotted piece here, and I've got natural materials, man-made materials. So that's what makes this place unique, or this shelter rather. There. Okay, I think I can start hanging some of the tarps. I want to get that done because the rain's pretty close. It doesn't look like it's going to be as bad as they were making it sound, but I'm going to go grab the tarps. I still have the front to work on, but we can do that as we go. I just want to get these walls done and the back. I think I'm going to untie this here so I can get the tarp behind it. Because I don't want it all bunched up. I want the tarp kind of half-ass tight, if that makes sense. This should hold once I take this off. Yeah, I can always retie it. So I'll be back with the tarps. Whew. And here we are. So I want the brown out. That's loud. What are we catching out here? Oh. There. Okay. I gotta trim those two branches real quick, or those two ends, I mean. I don't need them sticking out that far. One. Oh, I didn't tie that yet. Oops. Oopsie. There, and I gotta tie that evidently. So let's get that done before I forget again. Oh, where's an end of rope? There's an end of rope. I really could have shrunk that down like that, but oh well. There we go. So you can tie these two together. So that'll be one wall. I've got to take and tie this all down and everything. I have to. Here. There. Whew. Man, it's warm. I mentioned that yet? I'm sweating my arse off. There. Stupid branch. There. That looks better. Actually take and like that. There. I'm going to have supports up there so that will be fixed. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to smack you. My bad. Okay, so I gotta figure that out some more there. Okay, so here's the mega shelter. That's the front. That's where the door and everything's going to go. I still gotta figure that out. But got the frame mostly put up. I'm going to put a little bit more structure for the roof. There's the wood stove. It's got its own kind of little space there. I got a little vent hole there. Just to help, you know, with some oxygen and whatnot. And there I am. Hi! So, yeah, coming along pretty good. I think for the summertime, I'm going to leave my cot right here. I'm just a hot, sweaty mess. I think I'm going to leave my cot right here for the summertime. In case, well, actually, I probably will be cooking on the stove still. So if I have the cot over here, the door is going to go roughly in that general area. this way, I think it's finally starting to rain, but so this way, you know, if I have the cot right here in the summertime and I got that wood stove going, this is downhill, that's uphill, so the majority of the heat should stay over there, hopefully, and not come down here too much and me sweat to death. So I gotta get something. I don't know, I'm gonna try to figure out something for the door for now. I don't know if it'll just be the tarp laying down or what, but eventually I do want to build some kind of actual door. I might even do it out of wood, you know, because this isn't a bushcraft shelter. This is just you know, this is my mega shelter. This thing is gigantic. I could put 2 cots in here probably. But so yeah, I've got the front to finish yet. At least get tarp up there, or a tarp up there rather. I still got to tie that end down, so it's not flapping around. But yeah, it's I did manage to somewhat inadvertently pack dirt around the bottom of this, so this is going to be airtight there. Yeah, this is going to be great in the wintertime. When it snows, it'll cake the bottom of this, so it stays a lot warmer in here. I don't think I'll have to, but I might put another tarp over there. We'll see how well it heats in the wintertime. I mean, this is a lot of space to warm up. You know, I do have a lot of firewood and to gather, and that stuff I'll be doing probably, you know, pretty much off the scenes, or however you say that. Just to you know, have a good stockpile for the wintertime. Because this isn't going to be like, you know, I had to walk like roughly 3/4 of a mile to get to the old mega shelter and to keep it warm and everything like that. As you know, I'm right in my backyard. I'm right by my house. So, you know, the cool thing is, you know, if I know there's a nasty storm coming, I don't have to run home, pack all my stuff, and walk 3/4 of a mile to get to the shelter. I can come home and I can film a video right here. It's not going to have the same feel to it as, you know, being way out there in the woods, because I am going to be right here by my house. But, you know, I will still come out here and film during nasty thunderstorms, and you know, the next time there's a blizzard and I come out here and film in the mega shelter, I'll be sure to get some video of the actual blizzard itself. So this is just kind of, more or less, this is like a nostalgia thing. You know, the mega shelter is what made my YouTube start taking off. So, you know, a lot of my fans, if that's what you guys want me to call you, my subscribers, they wanted me to bring it back, so I did. This is the new and improved version. Like I said, I still got to do some stuff to the roof. I've got some old PVC pipe laying around, so I'm just going to run them just as extra support, you know, to kind of keep the tarp up a little bit. And yeah, then I got to figure out how I'm going to do the door, but I think I'm just going to, I'll probably use that one corner right there just as a door right now. I still have one tarp left, or I have 2 tarps left, I mean. I got another brown and green tarp, and I got that goofy white tarp. So I might hang the white tarp first and then put the brown tarp over top of it, just to kind of keep a little bit of light in here. That's why I ran the green on the inside, so it kind of lightens it up a little bit. The roof is just one tarp. You know, I'll see how far that other brown tarp and this white tarp gets me, but I'd like to at least put a little bit more up there just for a little bit more insulation. I mean, if I really wanted to get crazy, excuse me, I've got some foam board and stuff like that I could put around, which I'm probably not going to do that. If anything, I might get some of that, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like foam board, and it looks like aluminum foil on the one side. I think it's for reflecting heat. I might make a little box to put behind the wood stove just to kind of reflect that heat out here. You know, this is not a bushcraft shelter. This is almost like a homeless shelter or a homeless camp or whatever you want to call it. I just grabbed different bits and pieces of things and put this monstrosity together. You know, I did leave a little hoop there and a hoop there to hook my lights to. You know, in all reality, I could run power out here, but, you know, I think that would take a little bit from the you know, the feel of what I want here. But, you know, I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I'll let you guys answer if I should run power to this thing or not. You know, and it would, the only thing I'd have the power for is to charge stuff. You know, I'm not going to run a fan out here, even though that would be awesome. I'm not going to bring a flat screen television out here. This isn't going to be a man cave. Well, ish. It's going to be a man cave-ish. So, you know, I mean, hell, I could get a little mini fridge and put out here to keep beer in. So, I don't know. I'll let you guys, maybe I'll make a post or something, or throw your comments in here and you know, see what you guys think I should do. If I should just totally man cave this thing, or just leave it as basic as the last one was. Just a couple of upgrades. So, but I'm gonna put that wall up, or that other tarp up rather. I see the sun's out again, so I don't know if there's rain coming or not. Last I heard, there's supposed to be some pretty nasty storms Monday, so I'm hoping it's closer to tomorrow night those storms come, because I keep forgetting what day it is today because I took a day off of work. But you know, I would love to camp out here in a heavy Super Duty thunderstorm. I think would be badass. Excuse my language. But so I'm gonna go get some PVC pipe pieces, see what all I've got, and then I'm gonna get those last two tarps hung and kind of make a half-ass door for now, just to kind of close it off at night. And then yeah, I think we'll call it a video. So see you guys soon. Okay, that's gonna be the door for now, and I must be all the way over. So that's the door for now. There's the bed. There's my sweaty ass. Hung some tools. Got yeah, me again. Door. Where the hell's the wood stove? Oh, I must not be able to spin around enough, I suppose. Anyways, there. That was the quick version of building the new Mega Shelter, Mega Shelter 2.0, whatever you want to call it. I am going to stake down that one wall a little bit better, and then figure out how I'm going to do the door exactly. But thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we have lots of great memories out here. Talk to you later.